Today we're in the 7th for the casual 20 in 20. And normally, I think most people probably associate it directly with the Eiffel Tower, if they're aware that the Eiffel Tower is here. But we're not doing the Eiffel Tower today because the Eiffel Tower is an experience unto itself. Instead, today we're gonna go into Musée d'Orsay. And we're getting a special treat because we're gonna go in before they open, assuming that I get there on time. And I'll tell you how we're gonna do that here in a minute, but first we gotta get there on time.
When I saw the rain, I wished that I could fly away instead of kneeling in the sand.
I took the long way. Sorry.
No problem.
Amber, why do people usually come to Musée d'Orsay?
For the Impressionists.
For the Impressionists?
They're coming for the Impressionists, yes. They call it the Impressionist Museum. It's not exactly that, but its collection goes from 1848 more or less to 1914, when there's a big explosion in art with the Impressionists.
All right, why not? I know you want to. Let's do it. Wow, look at that. Okay, I've got it.
Get in there.
It's so cool. Okay, can I give you my coat? Amber took my coat. She's so lovely. But now I'm going to get to walk into the Musée d'Orsay. Relatively empty, just staff. What is this? I haven't been in here forever. Whoa. I thought there were 5 statues of Liberty. So is there d'Orsay, Ile des Cygnes, Arts et Métiers has 2, and then Luxembourg Gardens has 1. When was that?
It was a while ago. They took it away so she could join her sister.
What?
In Washington. That, like in the sort of, not photorealism, but in the
Amber, you're showing me all kinds of secrets already. Secrets. Wow. No, I've never been up here. Well, I'd highly recommend anybody coming to Musée d'Orsay with Amber at any time. You can only solo come in ahead of time. So if you're a solo traveler or you just have somebody who's that into it, book her, jump in 30 minutes before this place opens. Get the speed run so you get to see all the great stuff by yourself. Whoa! I didn't know it was on this side. Oh, that's why.
Which was in this space, and then the project fell through. The museum was never made, and instead they made a train station, a railway station, which later became a museum, and now these gates are in there, but
they're not functioning gates.
They're not functioning gates.
How cool would that be if this actually existed in that way? I was thinking about going to the Road Down Museum today. It's too much. Thankfully, we've got Road Down here.
We've got Road Down here.
From here, coffee, and then there is one more like dead piece of stone I do want to see. I do get Road Down for free thanks to you. Thanks for bringing me in.
You're welcome.
Honestly, any museum tour you want, you need to take this one. I've already learned so much just walking around. I'll leave a link below. And you should listen to our podcast. I clearly need to be doing that. It's been a long time. Is that Balzac over there? Are the lockers free?
Yeah.
Nice. Amber had a suggestion for a book. The History of Art in One Sentence, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't have it in stock, so I got a kid's book on why there are so many naked people in art, because I need to know. This has a lot of good answers in it. Not as much knowledge as she does. All right, that was great. So about 2 hours in there. Really nice. Man, I haven't been there in a long time. We're gonna go around the corner to try a coffee shop that I have not been to. Well, what are you gonna show me? That's the line from the flood of 1910.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, you would drown. That's actually,
I've got heels on.
I was gonna say, I'd be fine. I can breathe. And then after I sit down and refresh on coffee, we'll see if we get to the tomb of Napoleon, because I have not been there also in like 5 years. Yeah, I've not been to the second location here before. Cuppa Gallery. I've been to Cuppa before. That's the location I have not been to before. And it's good for a little like refuel. I wouldn't go out of my way for it, but if you get out of the museum and you're looking for a nice cup of coffee and some simple snacks. I didn't get to try their pain perdu. They looked like they had a couple of hot treats you could have, but yeah, the coffee is nice. Hop in. And thanks to today's patron producer, Lesley Stark, and all my patrons for making this kind of exploration so much more feasible. I'm having such a good time. But first, a surprise delivery. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You don't look cold at all. For Australian out here, suffering. But yeah. What is this? Something to check out at home, huh? I will say, the views of the Eiffel Tower around here, pretty magical. All right, I literally just want to go in and see Napoleon's tomb, but it's going to be hard not to. This museum is actually really cool, and I kind of want to go through the whole thing, but let's save it for another time. If you're interested in seeing more of the Museum of the Army, let me know in the comments below. We'll do that next time, but for now, we're going to finish the 7th with the dead Napoleon. If you didn't know, the Les Invalides was built for the soldiers of Louis XIV, and that you got Louis XIV here above the gate with the Sun King motif and everything. And I have a lot more questions that I have answers about how this worked. I've always been really curious to know like who actually got to live here, you know what. I have a lot of questions. So if we come back and do that, I'll do some research beforehand and I'll share what I find with you. But we're gonna skip Louis for now. We're gonna go to Napoleon. Look ridiculous walking around with a box of coffee and a book under my arm, but hey, let's go check out Napoleon. Napoleon! When I was in high school in French class, my freshman year, you pick a French name. My French name in freshman year was Bruno because I thought that was really funny. It's like, that's like a dog's name, isn't it? And then my sophomore year, I realized nobody had ever chosen the name Napoleon before. So I became Napoleon. That's about as much as a connection to Napoleon as I have personally. But he did have a huge impact on this city and the world at large. It is an absolutely epic tomb if there ever was one. The crypt down here, the first time I came in here, it kind of blew my mind, but it definitely does a really good job of memorializing the myth. It feels to me like they're trying to keep him entombed. They've got these different statues, these angels standing guard, staring at him, watching him. And it feels very much like they've captured something very powerful and they don't want it to escape them. At least that's the way that I always do. And there you have it, a peek into the 7th. Casual 2020, we're going to the 8th tomorrow, but for today, I should probably go get Cooper out. He's probably needs to pee by now. See you tomorrow.